And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes. Shout out to everybody who was in the stream just now, impromptu stream on YouTube. I had a fun time. I hope you guys did too. Anyways, in the meantime, while the stream was going on, I decided I wanted to go record a separate video so that way, I could talk about the news that we got today that wouldn't be bogged down by an hour and a half stream of me playing Unlimited. We got some new news in 2K, as is Thursday tradition. We already got our news in relation to Season 4 tomorrow, but we got some more actual news. So the first thing we got was this. Joe Johnson is back in my team, which honestly I'm super stoked about, though we don't really need any more shooting guards / small forwards, but it is what it is. Not really up to us, I guess. So we got Pink Diamond Joe Johnson, and we got Signature Series 4. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. Look, I don't know what to expect from Joe Johnson. I can't remember the last 2K that we had a Joe Johnson. I don't think he was definitely not in 21, and I don't think he was in 2K20. So maybe 2K19 or 2K18 was the last time I remember seeing Joe Johnson. So I really have no idea what to expect in relation to his SIGs. I don't know what jump shot he's going to have, because even if you go try to look on 2K MT Central and stuff like that, I don't know if they even show jump shot. I'll go take a look at that in a second and see maybe if we can kind of narrow it down. But either way, it's been 3 2Ks, so I don't know. I don't know what his dribble SIGs are going to look like, but his name is ISO Joe for a reason, so I expect him to be able to handle the rock relatively acceptably. Joe Johnson's going to be pretty fire. And then a long period of time, 2 hours went by with no news, so I figured the only thing they were going to show is Joe Johnson. And we got the return of Klay. So we got a Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson. Now look, let me pump brakes here on Klay Thompson for a second. Number one, now a lot of people are pointing out they're only showing the signature version, so it is possible that he's the lock-in. I don't think he's going to be the lock-in, but they did make Larry Bird the lock-in, so they're not exactly opposed to throwing big name players as lock-ins, and Klay Thompson historically is typically a lock-in in 2K. He was a lock-in in 19. He was a lock-in. Was he a lock-in in 19? He was definitely a lock-in in 20. He was the lights out pack lock-in. He was a lock-in last year for the Season 4 throwback moments. So 2K is not really opposed to throwing Klay Thompson in as a lock-in. So that I can say with utmost certainty. The other thing I can say with certainty in regards to Klay Thompson, it's not going to be like the glitched Klay Thompson. So what I mean by that is, when you look at this Klay Thompson that we got earlier this season that everybody loves so much, he probably still has 90 speed, 90 acceleration, but I don't think we see him with a 95 ball handle. I don't know if he has Hall of Fame quick first step. I'm not sure if he has a lot of these gold dribbling badges like hyperdrive and quick chain and stuff like that. I think we get a more traditional Klay Thompson. And when I say that, I'm sure he has catch and shoot on Hoff. I'm sure he has blinders on Hoff, Deadeye corner specialist, limitless spot up. But I don't think we're going to see a dribble move infused Klay Thompson. I don't think he's going to have shifty dribble style. I think we're going to see a Klay Thompson that's a little bit more in line with the NBA series Klay Thompson in regards to, well, I don't know, because Series 1 Klay Thompson has shifty dribble style. Jamal Murray size up. Let me compare the Klay Thompsons, because if they made every Klay Thompson like the glitched Klay Thompson, maybe I'm incorrect about this, dude, because every Klay Thompson has all this stuff. Okay. All right, hold the phone. Let me try the base set Klay Thompson. Yeah, that's incorrect. I take back everything I just said. This Klay Thompson might be able to move. Now, the thing I will say is he's going to have the same dribble moves, and SIGs and stuff like that, but is he going to have the same badges? Is he going to have the same SIGs? Or not SIGs, I'm sorry. Is he going to have the same badges? Is he going to have the same stats? That's the real key that we got to look at. But it's looking good because every Klay Thompson in the game has shifty dribble style. Every Klay Thompson has the Jamal Murray size up, the Kobe Bryant escape, LeBron James crossover. It looks like every Klay in the game can move. It's just a matter of stats and badges. So interesting. I was expecting we were going to see a Klay Thompson more attuned to this one. He had shifty dribble style back last year. It just didn't mean as much back then. So I don't know. Yeah, I think Klay Thompson's going to be able to move, but I would say stats and badges wise, we're going to see a Klay Thompson that's closer to this diamond from last year than the diamond from this year. You know, we're probably going to see, yeah, Hoff catch and shoot, Hoff corner, Hoff dead eye, Hoff sniper, limitless spot up on Hoff. Possibly he has Chef, who knows? Circus threes, maybe. We'll see. Volume shooter, probably. Still going to have like ankle braces, clamps, intimidator, I would expect. So the card itself is going to be fire. I have absolutely no frame of reference when it comes to Joe Johnson. Like, I can go back to 2K MT Central and see what's up, but like, 2K MTDB, I think, is the one. Yeah, I think, 2K MTDB has the old 2K. So let's go back to 2K18. Because I for sure remember him being back in 2K18. There we go. Okay. So we got Joe Johnson. He had a 96 overall diamond. But yeah, 2K MTDB didn't have tendencies and stuff back in the day. Holy do you remember back in the day when high tier cards would have like 4 Hoffs and 8 golds? That's crazy. Let me see the top cards in the game. 99 Oscar Robertson, 7 Hoff badges, 13 golds. Wow. This Shaq was stupid. I remember him. 13 Hoffs, 5 golds. Wow, dude. How times have changed. That's crazy. Anyways, let's go check out the market, see if this is having an effect. All right, let's take a look at the market in general. Well, the heat check cards are already in here. We can already see the heat check cards have already been added. Interesting. I didn't see that earlier. I don't know if that's going to be... I don't know. Was that here before? I wonder if I can get heat check cards early by doing the challenge, the pickup challenge. No? Okay. I was curious about it. All right, so let's take a look at the obvious ones first. Obvious one being Klay Thompson. He's probably around 50K, I think. Is it worthwhile to pick him up? No, I would say absolutely not. You know, before, when I wasn't sure if his SIGs were going to be the same, then yeah, I would say it's worthwhile to invest in Diamond Klay. But now that I know for a fact he has shifty dribble style no matter what, he's got the same dribble moves no matter what, it's just a matter of upgrading those badges for people. So I don't think it's worth, grabbing this Klay, especially because he's only like 70K. Now, that being said, if you have this Klay, sell him right now. If you can get 70K for Klay Thompson right now, absolutely get rid of him. Let's look at some other prominent shooting guards. Clyde Drexler is an interesting one. I just wondered how much his price dipped. Not very much, but, let's see. Tracy McGrady. Is he a buyout? If he's a buyout, I'm copping him. No, he's too rare, unfortunately. Who else? Who else we got that's out here? Kawhi Leonard. Yes. If Kawhi Leonard is a buyout, I would absolutely pick him up. If you can get him for right at 100K, I guarantee you make MT. Even if you don't, you have still one of the best shooting guards in the game at your disposal that you bought for a buyout price. Another card I would look at for sure would be Luka. If he's a buyout, if you can get one for 100K, I think you can make MT off of that. Terry Dissinger, for sure. If you can get him for under 100K, which I wouldn't be surprised to see that. 14 Hoff badges. What did you put on him? Interceptor, Intimidator, Chef. Oof. Hoff, Chef, Terry Dissinger is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that's worthwhile for 200K, I would say. Terry is still going to be one of the best shooting guards in the game come tomorrow. Now, there are some caveats to that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what I like to see. I like Terry Dissinger below 100K. I like seeing that. The caveats are that if Danny Granger can play shooting guard, the unlimited reward Danny Granger, he quickly becomes the best shooting guard in the game for sure, in my opinion anyway. So it's just a matter of that. Anyone else, like Chris Bosh would be a guy I would look at because we're not getting any centers tomorrow outside of the people who are going to get Yao in the first 12 hours. Bosh is still going to be a top tier center in this game, in my opinion. So it's something to think about for sure. Dissinger is definitely someone I would look at. Jimmy Butler is going to fall in price quite a bit too. I still think he's good enough to be like a competent shooting guard in this game. Same with Julius Erving. I like both those cards a lot. You're never going to hear me stop talking about Julius Erving. Now, as far as the signature series sets, we got Klay Thompson up here if he's not the lock-in. I could see him being the lock-in for the signatures themselves. Don't count that out of 2K's arsenal. We also got ISO Joe. And then we got a 96 pink diamond as well in the cut as well. So I mean, Magic was a 95, 95. Did they have a 96 last time? Yeah, Kobe, right? Yeah. So we've still got like a 96 pink diamond. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who it is. I got my handy dandy notebook here, like Steve from Blue's Clues, with all the remaining NBA 75 players. I expect a couple to pop up, one of those being Wilt Chamberlain, though I'm not sure if he would be outside of the Opal range. I will say Oscar Robertson, pink diamond, I'm going to say is very possible tomorrow. Bob Pettit, pink diamond, also very possible. A signature series Bob Pettit is not likely, but it's possible. You know what I mean? I don't think Anthony Davis, I feel like they would have teased that already. I'm going to check one last time just to see if they've tweeted anything else out. I don't think they'll tweet anything at 9 p.m. So that's entirely possible. Durant's kind of out of the question. That's a pack seller. I don't think they'll throw him in with Klay Thompson. You know what I mean? But we could also see some of the other NBA 75 guys who kind of need a little bit more shine, or, you know, for lower tiered cards. Those guys being like Bill Sharman, Dennis Rodman. Let's see, Chris Paul. I could see Chris Paul, like a pink diamond Chris Paul. Ooh, yeah, I can see that. I don't want that, but I could see it. Robert Parrish, Earl the Pearl Monroe. I would love a diamond Earl the Pearl Monroe. I would. Pistol Pete, I could see Pete Maravich coming in the mix here. Jerry Lucas, just like Bob Pettit, I could see him. Elvin Hayes, like a amethyst Elvin Hayes, why not? Amethyst like Walt Frazier too. I would do a pink diamond or a Galaxy Opal Walt Frazier. Amethyst Dave DeBusschere or like Billy Cunningham, I could see that as well. A diamond Mello, also a possibility. So there are possibilities. I think we do see some NBA 75 players. Still a lot of these sets that need to be filled out. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Jerry West here to see what his price does. We're getting a few point guards tomorrow, so I could see his price kind of fall a little bit. What it'll fall to, I'm not sure. If I have to overpay tomorrow because I'm being overly cautious, I'm going to do that. But if you're looking to fill any of the collections out, tonight's a good time because that Klay Thompson is going to sink the market a little bit, at least slightly. You know what I mean? Especially for these 80s pink diamonds, like all these are cheap. James Worthy, I don't think he stays cheap for much longer, personally, just due to rarity. I just feel like no one really has that card because no one opened those packs for James Worthy. Dominique Wilkins, I could see him going up a little bit too, because once again, nobody opened those packs for Dominique. And the packs are, the odds on the 75 packs are so trash that I just don't think any of these guys are really going to flood the market. You know what I mean? Magic's still a good investment vehicle. His price is way too low, and I do not expect another 6'9" point guard to come out, at least in the next 2 weeks. So picking up a Magic at 56K and then trying to flip them later is probably not the worst idea in the world, especially if you can get one that's like badged up in some capacity, which you could do the badging up yourself too. I don't think it's going to flip for too much, but if you pick up a Magic for 50K, slap a couple Hoff badges on it, maybe some golds, put it up for 100K, maybe you can make 50, 60K on your investment. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. The best investment vehicle that will almost certainly guarantee you MT if you have the Hoff badges to spare would be Terry Dissinger. Like if you pick up Terry Dissinger, slap some Hoff badges on him, maybe a shoe, maybe a contract, put him up for 100K, I guarantee you can get yourself 300K for sure. Now, it's risky, certainly, and you're going to have to put in, you know, those Hoff badges. You're already paying 98K, but it's something to think about. As always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes reporting on the news. You know I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. I might do a daytime stream if you guys are interested. I had a good time doing that today. Drop a like on this video, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. If you want to support me farther than just outside of a like and a subscription, you can go over to the link down here, buy me a coffee / Cheap Ludes YT, not white, it's YouTube. And you could either donate to the tip jar or like subscribe to the membership. You don't have to do either of those things. Regardless, I appreciate you just watching the videos. So, peace out, guys. Have a good night.